Hey guys, this is Dustin from Tennessee Grillin and Smokin, and today we are going to be making a drunken chicken, or better known as a beer can chicken. Today is Saturday. Tennessee balls are on the TV right up here, and we have got the Yeehaw Tennessee Ball Lager, and it's just going to make the perfect beer can chicken. Let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get this thing nice and dry. We're going to get it under the crevices. Well, actually, the first thing you want to do is dig down in that thing and pull out everything you don't want to cook. That's your heart, that's your liver, and whatever's in there that you're not looking for. So go ahead and pull all that out, and let's just dry it off real good. I'm trying to do this with one hand here. All right, we got her cleaned off and we got her dried up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get some of this olive oil. We're going to just drizzle a little bit on here. We're going to rub it on there, and that's going to act as our binder for all of our rubs we're about to put on it. Put a good amount on there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on both sides. Rub it down. It's also going to help that skin get nice and crispy, hopefully. I'm going to do the same to the other one here. And I've got two birds today. I'm going to do one of them, and I'm going to leave it on the bone, just do a whole chicken. The other one I'm going to cook the same way, but at the end of the day, I've got to tear everything off of the bone because my wife really don't like anything on the bone. So I'm going to do maybe some shredded barbecue, and we're going to have enough left over. We can eat this throughout the week. We can make it. You can make it. You can put this in your. You can make chicken quesadillas. You can do chicken taco. Anything you want to, guys. There's going to be plenty of chicken left over. All right. So we got them rubbed down with olive oil. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to be using Kosmos Q Dirty Bird, and we're just going to throw that rub to it. Just going to throw it on there, and I'm going to be pretty harsh with it there. I'm going to put quite a bit on the outside of it. Get her nice and coated, nice and covered. This Kosmos Q, pretty good tasting rub. I've been using it quite a bit here lately, and I like it a lot. We're going to drizzle some in here. All in there. There we go. Alright, so she's nice and coated. I'm probably going to coat her again whenever I put her on the beer stand here in just a minute, just to put a little extra on there. Like I said, I'm not going too easy with this rub today. We're going to throw it to it. Make sure you get her there under the armpits nice and good. Rub them in, just like that. We're going to douse some inside of this one. Perfect. All right.
Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me.
All right. So the next thing we're going to do, go ahead and grab your beers, cut off the top of them. I didn't do a very good job, and it's all right if it's jaggy. You ain't going to be drinking this beer. You're just going to be. It's just like. You're just going to set your chicken on there. That's all you're doing. You're going to get that flavor. You're going to get that moisture. You're going to get that aromatic scent coming from this. This is what this is for. So, like I said, if you cut off the top, I tried to use a regular can opener. It didn't work out too good. Just grabbed a knife, chopped it off. Not the prettiest job in the world, but it'll get the job done. It's all right. So, anyhow, you don't want cold beer. You don't want this straight out of the refrigerator. You want to let this sit out and get about room temperature, just lukewarm, and cut off the top. And what I've got is I went ahead and I crushed up a clove. The garlic, we're going to just drop it in there. I went and got some thyme. We're just going to drop that thyme down in there. And poured out about half the beer. Anyhow, just to be able to have enough room to shove all this stuff in there. Got some parsley. We're going to tear off some of that. We're just going to shove it down in there nice. Just like that. And then I'm just going to put just a couple little sprigs of clove in there. I'm going to do the same thing in this other one, nothing different. Cooking it the same, put the clove, put the garlic, throw some parsley down in there. And a little bit of thyme. Alright, so we got one of the stands here, and I just picked up this stand at Rural King. They're good little stands to keep that chicken from tilting over during the cut. And you're just going to stick it right up that hind end. You're going to go just like that. Set her down in that can. Make sure she's all the way around it. Just like so. We're gonna spin her. We'll set these legs out here just a little bit. That's how she's going. We're gonna do the same. Do this over here, find that cavity. Just slide it right over top. Scratch that.
Take 3. I'll be sure to get the struggle.
Alright, so I'm going to be doing this on the Weber Smokey Mountain, and I've got it set. I've got the first vent hole wide open. I've got the other 2 closed. I've got the top completely wide open. We're going to set this thing, and it's settling down about 300, and that's about where I want it. Anywhere 275 to 325. This is going to be a hot cook. And so we're sitting right now. We've been leveled out for about 10 minutes right here at 300 degrees. So I'm going to go ahead, like I told you I was going to do, just hit a little bit more over top of this bird just to get a little bit more seasoning on it. Get it down there in that cavity. Boy, that wind is blowing. I'm getting it everywhere but on the chicken. All right. Ready? All right, guys. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and open up the grill. We're going to put them on there. By the way, I'm also cooking with hickory wood today. Sometimes when I do chicken, a lot of times I'll do pecan. Sometimes I'll do apple. Today, we're just going with hickory today. Just a good old hickory smoked chicken. All right, so with the beer can chicken, you just grab it right here by that little tray. Real careful, like. We'll set one over here. Grab the other one. Set it down in there. We're going to throw that lid on, and we'll be back here about an hour to check on it. Alright, so it's been about 45 minutes. We're still holding strong at 300 degrees. Go ahead and take a peek at it. Oh man, they are getting a nice color to them. So what I did is I got us some butter, and I put a little bit of that Dirty Bird rub in there, and I mixed it together, melted it. And we're just going to go across and we're going to baste it. We're going to do this a couple times throughout this. Just going to get this, and it's going to give it a nice little extra layer of flavor. Good rich butter coming on this thing. We'll put the lid on it, let her go again. Alright, so it's been on about an hour and 30 minutes now, and you can see right here, this temperature has not changed. It's at 300. That's another one of the reasons I love the Weber Smokey Mountain. It's just as close to a set and forget it as a pellet smoker. So here we go. Let's take a peek at it. Getting a nice, pretty color on it. We're going to throw a little bit more of this. A little bit more of this butter onto it. We're just going to baste it again. Alright, since it's been on for an hour and 30 minutes, I'm just curious. Let's see about where we stand. We're going to hit it right here on the thigh first. Setting about 143. Let's hit it on this thickest part of the breast. About 130, 120, 125, 130. Alright, so we're looking about 120-ish, 130-ish. So we still got a little ways to go. So for right now, we're just going to let her eat, and we'll come back here in about probably 20, 30 minutes. Alright, we're about 2 hours, 15 minutes into it. Let's check right here on this thick part of the breast on this one. We're about there, 156, 157. Check down here. Let's see. Check right here. Back part 162. That one's just about done. We're gonna let that one go just a little bit longer, let that breast fix up. But this one's a smaller bird back here. See where we're sitting at. 165, 68. That's perfect. 165, 66, 67. That one right there is actually ready to go. It's just a little bit of a smaller bird. So I might let that cook just another 5 minutes or so. And we're gonna go ahead and pull this one off and let this one catch up. Let's see here in a minute. All right, it's been about 5. We're gonna go ahead and take this one off. We're just gonna set it right over here, let it start cooling down. That other one beside it should be done here in about 10 minutes or so. We're gonna let this one settle down a little bit. It's got a beautiful color to it. Looks really good, smells great. We're just gonna let it sit like this, let it cool for a minute. We'll cut into it and see how she tastes. All right, so this one right here is just about done. We've let this one sit out here just a second, cool it down. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it up. Try to pry it off of this can. Boy, there she is, guys. Looking pretty good. Got a nice color on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her a try. All right, let's start off with a piece of this breast here. You can come around here and see this meat is just as juicy and moist. Boy, it looks good. All right, let's try it. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely amazing. That Kosmos Q Dirty Bird, I can taste it real good because we went heavy with it, and I'm glad we did because all those flavors in that rub just popped right through. The moisture of this meat is just second to none. It is so juicy. I love it. It's absolutely perfect. So let's just go ahead and keep on trying. Let's go with a leg. Ain't got the right knife for it, but we go with it. All right. Boy, it's hot outside today. All right, here we go. Took that skin with it. But you can just see right there the perfectness of how good that chicken is. Just as moist and done. That skin right there. Boy, that's money. Alright guys, there you have it. Beer can chicken, easiest thing in the world to do. Moist chicken. Cook it right here. This took an hour and 45 minutes to 3 hours. But I cooked it right at 300 the whole entire time with some hickory. I'm getting the hickory smoke on this. I love hickory. I like it a lot. Like a lot of people use apple, pecan. Hickory, in my opinion, the way to go on this. Perfect Kosmos Q Dirty Bird rub. Made that flavor pop, and I absolutely love it. Couldn't have went better. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut all this chicken off the bone. This one right here is going to be for my wife. And like I said, you can shred it. You can keep that thing. You can put it on your quesadillas, your tacos, anything you want to make with it. But I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to do a whole chicken. Find you one of those little stands because you don't want that chicken to fall over on you in the middle of the cook. Find you one of those stands, put your beer in there, put you some herbs in there, get that aroma going on. Throw it in there, 300, 3 hours, perfect. All right, so happy with it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't already, subscribe to my channel, follow me, and give this video a like and give it a comment. If you've ever done beer can chicken, if you do it different than I do, let me know. Let's try it that way next time. But anyway, thank y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe.